I've got an idea. Let's get out in the great outdoors. Let's check out Luton Park and see if we can find salamanders. Salamanders! Friends, we have several species of salamanders in Michigan. By far the most common two are the redback salamander and the blue-spotted salamander. Most salamanders lay their eggs in water and they grow up in a young stage called a larval stage, and they live underwater for a short time. So salamander habitat usually requires water. And if you look behind me, aha, I see some water down there. I see a forest with big trees and I see water. Now I'm going to look for fallen logs that might provide the shelter they need. Remember, every living thing needs its own particular habitat, a place where an animal finds its food, water, and shelter. Oh, I see some logs. Let's look for salamanders. I lifted up a log and I did not find a salamander, but I found food for salamanders. This is an earthworm. Remember invertebrates called worms? Worms are one of the foods that salamanders like to eat. So I know there's food in this habitat. I'll keep looking. Wow, check this out. Lots of great shelters for salamanders in this forest. Here's a log that I'll check right here. Let's try it. Wow, I lifted this log and I found another one. Now this one's a little more red. This is the redback salamander. Look at that long tail, the reddish colored back, and the tiny little legs. See its eyes? That's a redback salamander under this log. Really good habitat. Let's have a closer look. Salamander. Look at the eyes. Look at the smooth, wet skin. Redback salamanders have no lungs. They can actually get air through their thin skin. It has a good nose for sniffing out food. What do you think a salamander like this might eat? Remember the invertebrates we found? Salamanders eat what they find in their habitat. You already know, first grade friends, what lives under logs. Salamanders eat worms, slugs, millipedes, cell bugs. Remember the invertebrates we found under logs? Salamanders eat those. That's their food. Ew. Long tail, 4 small legs. Look at those 2 eyes. Salamanders find their food mostly through feeling and through sniffing. Look at the toes on a salamander. Unlike a lizard, salamander toes have no claws. This is an amphibian called a redback salamander, and it lives under moist logs in a moist forest near water. And there's some water right behind me, a little creek and pond. Wow, I'm so glad we found the redback salamander. I'm gonna put his home back now. I'm gonna gently roll this over. There. Now the redback salamander has his shelter back. Amazing. Here's another log. Do you think we'll find one? Let's roll it over and have a look. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Kind of dry under this log. Not the best salamander habitat. You don't always find a salamander when you roll over a log. Whoa, I just rolled this log over and I saw a big tail go underneath these leaves. Let's see what's underneath the leaves. I wonder what's under here. Wait a minute, what is that? It's a salamander. It's hiding under this log. Do you see it in there? Wow, we found another salamander. It's an amphibian with smooth, moist skin and 4 little legs. Look at that. Wow, we found another salamander. Look at those little eyes. Look at its 4 little legs and long tail. Now this one's called a redback salamander, even though it's kind of dark on the back. This is one of the lead phases. What a beautiful salamander we found. Look at the smooth skin. Imagine it can breathe through the skin. There are the toes. The toes do not have toenails on them or claws. Wow, what a cool looking animal called a salamander. It's an amphibian that's found in wooded areas near water under logs where it's moist. I'm going to put it back now in its home, right where I found it. I want this salamander to have a good life. See you later, salamander. I'll put your home back now. Now, friends, this is remarkable. Under this log, I found one of the foods of a salamander. It's a millipede. Remember those? It's an invertebrate. And look, I also found another food of the salamander. These are those invertebrates called sow bugs. Remember those? And guess what else I found? In this habitat, in the same spot, I found this really cool looking salamander. Now this one is a redback that's actually red. Look at the redback salamander. And it's here in its habitat with some of the food it likes to eat. There's a slug under here. There is a millipede up there and sow bugs. Those are the foods of a salamander. Look at it going underneath, looking to go underneath that piece of wood. Salamanders are amazing amphibians. What a beautiful one. See you later, salamander. Wow, that's a big log. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, can't do it. Can't do it. It's too big. Get out and enjoy the great outdoors. Hey, friends, if you handle salamanders or any other animals, be sure to wash your hands. Peace out, friends. See you later.